Good morning. Welcome to Crawl or No Crawl. This is Carolyn Holzman, and today is September 23rd. Had to prioritize things yesterday, so the short version is you didn't miss anything from yesterday. All right, so let's get our bearings. What you're looking at is the data log, where I notate dates and times related to the launch of the new content, which is the whole basis of this research project. And I track the bots to see if they crawl the new content and how long it takes the new content to go through the indexation system. So technically, this is the SEMrush reader here. This is the number of days this test has been running. So it's in year 2, day 27. This is the 23rd, as in Friday today. This hashtag indicates it's a test day. And the reason the dates repeat here is that this is for the simple keyword when I find it, and this is for the JavaScript keyword when I find it. So that's, if I don't find any new content, it's red. If I find new content, it's green. And then I update whatever day of content that was, what got served. Okay. Now, today's new content was published. Everything went well. It was published, request, and crawl. It was all confirmed. Turns out it was mobile Googlebot 14. And here's where we're kind of like get our bearings. So from the time Google announced the current update, we're in day 11. This is my day of the update, and I'm tracking it based on when they introduced a new, over here, that's 9. Was a day when they introduced a new bot. And this second update, this is day 3 of the product reviews update. Yeah, 2 of them. Okay, whew, that was exhausting. All right, now let's look at everything here. Now I opened up some of these fields in here because I just wanted to take a look and just show you kind of like the process of all of this. So yesterday, full day of data. So we were reading at a 4.4. The bots over on this side are all the desktops. So normally these two come every day, but they do not have a Chrome build. So they're not picture making bots. This one tends to crawl the directive files, site maps, robots text files. This one does rendering of HTML primarily, and but no Chrome build. And then this is the one currently that does the Chrome build. Now this is desktop 13. It has a sister over here, and all of this is the mobile tracking. So we have MobileBot 13 over here, and it's being tested against 14. This doesn't really look like a fair fight, does it? Because they barely are bringing this one on. Mobile is where Google brings in primarily the new content, the content that we publish. And I would say that when new content is published, it's every time I'm looking in a server log, new content published, it's a mobile bot that comes first. Now this test is set up to go through the Google Indexing API, and then all of this is tracked. All right. So if you look at yesterday, we don't, we have, this is the one that caught my eye as far as it's kind of back up to normal levels. But everybody else, it's pretty much a very anemic showing of bot activity. And again, these last 2 days, it's been kind of low, on the low side. So whatever Google is doing in this iteration of an update, based on this, in all likelihood, whatever they crawled back in I guess it would be late August during the previous update, because they're definitely not actively recrawling every page from what I can see. And we would see it over here because they generally use the desktop for refresh rendering content. Not always, but for the most part. Now, Wednesday's video, I kind of ruminated on what might be how they could run 2 updates at the same time without contaminating the results. And if that weren't enough, I went ahead and made it this week's topic for Confessions of an SEO, which is all about Q4 and what may be behind all this continuous outflowing of these updates. So check that out later this morning, wherever you get your podcast. Subscribe to the channel if you want to get the latest reports and get notifications that they're available. And of course, like I said, check out this morning's podcast. They all come out Friday at 8 a.m. And the title of this week's is Q4. Buckle up, Buttercup. See you tomorrow.